This is a keep. We got our cool new card we wanted to try out. I'll bottom that. It's probably the wrong thing to bottom, but I'm gonna play. So I will grave. I'll shock it in, and go ahead.
Figured a thought seize was coming. Go.
Otherworldly gaze.
Yep.
So we need at least one of these.
Nice. Tyrant has a Pioneer at their LGS. Got to play Atraxa again.
Nice. I think I want this as well. Kind of need it actually. So I will top. So I have enough graveyard fuel here. That was on your end.
Yep.
Yeah. Sanctum, and I'm going to Founding.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 1, and I'll Thoughtseize. Your hand is Farewell, March, Absorb, Narset. Let's see. I don't care about most of these. I guess I would just take Absorb.
Go.
Draw, trigger. Always be mindful of your foundings and when you're going to mill yourself with your otherworldly gaze. It's like I drew the second card I left on top before I'm milling here. Because you do get to draw first. There's a Neoform.
Is that a Secret Lair thought seize?
Yeah, that's a Junji Ito Secret Lair Thoughtseize. So actually, I really wanted to do this turn, but since I milled Neoform, he has no counter magic. Could maybe go differently.
Do you have a card you don't know about?
Right. I can also just do this, flashback Thoughtseize next turn, and play this. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to cast Invasion of Amonkhet.
Sure.
So, unfortunately, I don't have anyone back there to pull up the card right now, so I will just read it to you. Invasion of Amonkhet, uncommon from Marching Machine. 1 blue-black. It's a battle siege. As a siege enters, choose an opponent to protect it. You can attack it when it's defeated, exile. Everyone hopefully is familiar with what battles do now. When it enters the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards, then each opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. So basically, I'll give this to Kyle. He gets to defend it now. And then we both mill 3. There's 2 Atraxas. And then he discards and I draw. And go ahead.
Go.
Untap. Here, let's put 4 counters on that. Show how much. Alright, draw. So trigger. I'm going to Thoughtseize you again.
This kind of stinks. We'll make disappear.
You're gonna cast Make Disappear?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll definitely pay for it.
Sure. I'm just trying to make him use up his mana, so I don't lose, because he's gonna take it anyways.
So to reveal, I paid the thing for
Oh.
Disappear.
Yeah.
So I'll just take Narset, I guess. Then I'm gonna shock Overgrown Tomb. Take 2 more damage, and I'll cast Tasker and I'll delve. So I'm actually gonna leave Atraxas this time because of that. I would love the copy. Oh, this died too. So I'll delve it away. And the Thoughtseize is exiled. There you go. I dropped 200 on thoughts on the whole place. That was 200, yeah.
Pass.
planning?
Yep.
Last card could be Wandering Emperor, but I ain't scared. Let's go to the grave. Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack it. No. He's slow rolling me.
It's weird that a battle isn't like an enchantment or something. So things that were printed before, like March, don't hit it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. We can't let this hit. I mean,
Yeah, the margin pitch
Exile.
2 white cards.
yeah.
Yep. Cast another planning.
We're already super in trouble, and pitching 2 seems awful. But if he just draws 5 cards right there, I'm so dead.
Yeah. No, you have to do that. Absolutely. Go ahead. But that's what's sick, and that's what I liked about the card, is it applies pressure on like another angle against control, or like mid-rangey decks.
Yeah.
I could have upkeep Gaze there. That might have been right. I will just get my Gigantha, play this tapped, and pass.
Go.
Alright, on your end step, I'm going to Gaze.
Sure.
Let's have a Gaze in there. I need to not forget about. I'm gonna grave these 2 and leave this on top. So untap draw. I'm not gonna upkeep Gaze. And I'm just gonna cast Gigantha. Yep. Good.
Have to counter that. It's tough to deal with on the board right now. Pass.
Okay, I might upkeep Gaze here. I think I definitely do. So let's upkeep Gaze. Grave, leave on top, and I'll draw this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play Hooting Mandrills.
I'll respond. Memory Dealish?
Sure.
Two to hand. 2 on the bottom. Go ahead.
Go.
Go.
I will Gaze again. Maybe. Oh, I have one here. Or is that the one I should have exiled? I think I just milled that one. But I'm gonna Gaze. I'll put all of these in the grave on tap. I will Gaze again. Okay, put this on top. Great. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I will Lotsy 2.
I'll cast a Wandering Emperor.
Okay. Take. Because I don't care about Absorb right now as much. Take Narset. I can't attack because he can just activate the -2 at any point here, so I just have to pass.
We will just -1 then, and we're gonna make a soldier with vigilance. Untap.
Yep.
We're gonna -1 again. Make another soldier. And pass.
I have no more gates in the yard. So we could double block. I think I'm okay with that. I'll attack the invasion. That's trample, by the way.
Okay.
I'm at 10. My bad. I'll take your word for it.
He's got fatal push here. I'm almost positive of it. So we are going to double block because if I don't, it would die with trample.
Well, I mean, it would only take 2, but.
If you fatal push with trample.
Oh, yeah.
If I block with 1 and you fatal push.
Yeah. That's fine. They die.
Or trading with me, I'm fine with that too.
So. Gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna Tasker. He has absorb. But...
We're gonna absorb it.
Yeah, I just have to get through the cards in his hand. And go ahead. Already seen the biggest problem with battles. Yeah, it honestly it looked really, really good, but the fact that Kyle just had the ability to even just pitch 2 cards to March and deal with one of my Delve threats. Now I just haven't been able to flip this battle.
Man.
Which, like, obviously...
We're going to plus no targets with Narset. Pass.
They would have, instantly won me the game. I did flip it, but I did not. Go ahead. I also got a little unfortunate with milling 2 Atraxas and this.
Hold the multiverse?
Yeah.
Scry 2. Top, bottom. Draw 2. Untap. Draw. -1. Make a dude, and we're going to pass.
Planning.
Planning's good.
I didn't have to reveal it, but I'm going to cast it anyways.
Memory deluge.
Sure.
It's good.
Just going to do chapter 2, mill myself.
Sure. There's a chance here I could deck him.
Go. That's probably what'll happen.
That's what I've been looking for. Plus, counter, combat 3.
Yep.
Land for turn. We're going to pass.
Three. Cast a planning.
Sure. So right now, I'm not super worried about the Atraxa like hard cast or anything. he could drop a land here, and then I do have to start worrying about it. Mandrills I'm okay with.
Five. First tapped, go.
Make a 4/4 shark. Draw card.
Just dead to den activation, right? Or hull activation, I mean.
Think. I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah, you have mana. Yeah.
I don't know what your card is though. Like what's in your hand, but
Can't pay the ward.
my sideboard is not like super geared for this matchup. But one more Dovin's Veto for the full play set. A couple rest in pieces. Quicker and faster interaction than the Shark Typhoon. Gonna cut it to Fairy and then gonna trim the Behold the Multiverse. Try to get these down as quick as possible.
All right, I'm bringing in 2 duress, the second Invasion of Amonkhet. It did look kind of embarrassing when I never flipped it for the rest of the game, but to be honest, it was a 2-for-1 right off the bat that then forced Kyle to 3-for-1 himself to deal with a health threat.
I exiled 2 white cards.
Or you just lose the game on the spot. But
Yeah.
then I happened to draw my last Atraxa, never drew 7th land. Just kind of unfortunate. Wilt and Abrupt Decay because we have to be able to kill Rest in Peace or we will just lose. And sometimes, well, they're not really, this version doesn't run Light Binding because that's only the Yorion decks. But Wilt's really good in that matchup too because of Leyline Binding. And then 2 Disputes to fight counter magic and fairies and stuff. And then cutting the 3 pushes, I usually cut 1 Delve Threat because we go down on some of our stuff that fuels the graveyard, so they just get a little clunky. 1 Gaze because it's card disadvantage. 1 Consider because I still want some number of gazes. And then 2 Foundings because it's really bad with graveyard hate. It's really good with flashing back our hand disruption, but Founding looks really bad when they have an active piece of graveyard hate. Alright, this hand's a keep. And we'll put this back.
Go ahead.
Guess what?
Thoughtseize.
Yeah, if I can get my cards. Yeah, veto. Thoughtseize bug. I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna cycle Wilt. Tap draw. Shock.
Farewell is a slow card, but I kept it in. You're good.
Chapter 1.
Kept it in because it's still.
Thoughtseize. Verdict, Field of Ruin, Absorb. Shark Typhoon, Farewell. I will take. I think I'll just take Absorb. I think I can try to beat Verdict. And let's see, I Thoughtseize, Shock, Thoughtseize again. I'm at 14. Go.
Draw card. Untap, draw. Land, go. Be spectacular if I could get to Farewelling, but
I'll know myself. There's all my Thoughtseize. And I did hit a Neoform as well. So I'm gonna Tasker for 2. I'll pitch.
Tasker's good.
These. Go ahead. Just playing around Sensor there.
Yeah, he did, and then I had it. Sensor, cycle,
What's up, Franklin?
tap, draw. Well, that's at least a little bit of a card. It's still. He could have Mystic. Well, Supreme Verdict doesn't get countered. I died at Neoform. I'm going to get Thoughtseize next turn. We are in trouble. We can't deal with all of the threats here. One card in hand.
Yep.
So we're actually. I think this is the best route personally.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So reason if I verdict, he doesn't Neoform, but then he just thought seizes me. Founding goes off and he doesn't get to cast anything. I can verdict next turn now. Hopefully he doesn't have Neoform in hand. The route I took, I die to Neoform.
Yeah.
4. Sure.
Play lands. Go.
White. Blue. Go ahead.
Well, if one of his next three cards, or sorry, those 2 cards in this card is land, then this kind of stinks. But I'm gonna try to chant the go.
I think I know why that didn't get paid.
We're back. Sorry about that.
Play land here. So this, a lot of people don't know this. Giganta has to be dealt with because if I don't, he'll have the mana to hardcast an Atraxa. So we are going to go ahead and Faithful Absence.
He just 2-for-1 himself for my imaginary card.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Are you cracking the clue?
I'm tapped out right now.
Oh.
I mean, I probably will be very soon.
I mean, if I don't deal with it, though, you hardcast it, it's probably game over. Go ahead.
I will crack the clue. Invasion of Amonkhet.
That's a thing you could do. Mill 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
both
these
mill
are exiled,
3
sorry.
are exiled. And you discard a card, I draw a card.
Discard.
Good.
Go.
Corrupt King. This can't be countered, by the way.
Odawara.
Sure.
Is that technically exiled or no?
Is this only opponents?
No.
Just target. That's
Just
the
target.
Sage's only opponents.
Right. Yeah, I've Odawared my own Leyline Binding many a time.
Why didn't they get paid? It's just another business thing, guys. Sorry about that. So let's just do this. Founding.
Sure.
Sorry, planning. Jeez. I was gonna not founding since you're just gonna replay Rip. I'll take this. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually. Let me take this instead. I'm gonna cast another. That's pretty good.
Aaron needed the money for Atraxa, thought sees. Nice.
Go. Oh, so none of my graveyard was exiled, but now it is.
Now it is. Um, yeah, we'll just do that and pass. Almost played the Odawara last turn, and then I held it. I'm glad I did.
Well,
He's got another one.
rotate.
Nothing I can do about that one.
Going to founding.
Zorb.
Okay. Those taps. Good.
You still don't have a white source, right?
No.
Ugh. Go. He's been.
The Siege is Invasion of Amonkhet.
Haven't been able to scry
Yeah.
at all with Castle here. Well, we're gonna do that. We'll go top bottom.
I don't think Decay is exiled as you blow up Rest in Peace. Pretty sure it's not.
Draw that for turn.
Oh yeah, cast Founding first to bait. And you could even just do it on chapter 1. Yeah, that's a good point.
Our set.
Yep.
Show you a deluge, and we're gonna pass.
Brutal. Go. Yeah, Decay's not exiled. It's right here.
Now we're starting to sculpt our hand just a little bit, which is really nice for us.
Oh, yeah. It's not winnable from here, I don't think. Yeah, that makes it tough too.
Chalk. And then we'll go 5. Play the Teferi. Plus to 5. Draw card.
Yep.
And we'll move to end step.
Tough combo.
Untap. 2. Pass.
Alright, I'll concede. I had Atraxa in hand for a long time and just needed to hit Mana Confluence. But, yeah, I really don't feel like this matchup is a tough matchup. You definitely can lose. I mean, it's like, I want to say 50-50 at worst. I think it's closer to like 55-45.